Good morning, everybody. Today is August 13th, and we are lying in our tent, just enjoying not have to be out hiking today. We got into Mazama Village about 8 o'clock last night, just in time to get dinner, and then wander down the road trying to find a campsite. So we have decided, I think we told you this earlier, but we're going to spend a zero here today. Probably a much needed zero. I had to get up in the middle of the night last night to take some Advil or Motrin, whatever you want to call it. That was only the second time that I've had to do that since I've been on trail. The first time was the day before yesterday. So I think the aches and pains of the trail are starting to catch up to us here. We had hiked 8 days straight without taking a zero, and I think that was for us, that was kind of pushing the limit. So we're going to take today off, relax, try and, unfortunately the showers here are closed down, as is the laundry. I'm still going to go into the restroom there and see if I can use a sink to at least rinse out my dusty socks and underwear. So, and hopefully we'll be recovered enough to get back on the trail tomorrow. So thanks a lot. Okay, after a reasonably good night's sleep, we're walking back up the road about, a quarter of a mile from our campsite to where the Mazama Lodge and restaurant are. So they've got a bunch of places over here. It's actually a pretty big area, but they give priority to all of the RVs and campers and such. And although they do have a dedicated area for bicyclists and backpackers, it's way the hell at the end of the campground. I mean, it's at least a quarter of a mile, if not further, which I guess I figure since we're backpackers, we don't mind walking. Sitting here in Annie's right now, just finished eating lunch, and now we're having dessert. But it was amazing. There's a huge bubble of hikers that came in. Some of them have already left. There's a bunch of them sitting at the table over there. A couple of them are running other errands, but it's really, really cool to see all these hikers. This is literally the most we've seen probably since Kennedy Meadows. And so, and there's one guy here who recognized me from the videos. He's going to come right back, so I'll put him on video next. Okay, I really got to apologize. It's really loud in here right now, so hopefully everybody can hear us okay. But I'm sitting here with a fellow thru-hiker, Sticks.
Sticks, that's right.
Sticks, how'd you get your name, Sticks?
I had lost my spoon and I was eating with tent stakes. It's chopsticks, so it's actually short for chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty cool way to get your name. So,
and I actually just lost my spoon again, so the name is still serving me.
It's well served. Okay. Well, we understand that probably your mom watches this video right now. So
yeah. So I was going to give a shout out. What's up, Mom, Granny, Uncle Steve? How are you guys doing? Met some celebrities here at Crater Lake.
I don't mind celebrities, just old dirty hikers, but we're having a great time. As I kind of, let me just turn the camera on real quick.
Say Goldilocks in there.
And there's Goldilocks right there. You can see there's just a ton of other hikers in here.
There's the chairman.
Yeah, the chairman right there. And boy, more hikers I think that I've seen since we were down in Kennedy Meadows South.
Right.
But it's funny, a lot of the guys look different because now they've all got like another 4 months worth of beard going here, and so.
And we've all lost a few pounds.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's lost like 30 pounds. So, but we're having a blast, enjoying lunch right here at Annie's, and it's good to see you.
Yeah, Sticks.
All right, man.
Roadkill, man. Thanks for the cameo.
Yeah, well, we'll see you. We'll see you on the trail.
All right.
Bye, Mom.
Later, Mom.
I got to show you guys this. Every time hikers coming to civilization, one of the first things they do is plug in and charge up all their electronics. So look at this wall socket here, it's taken. And then, excuse me, I'm jumping over you. And then the next one down the wall, you can see it's all filled up, full of stuff, all plugged up. And I go around the other side, and right here behind Goldilocks, this thing's all plugged in, stuff's charging up there. And finally, around the corner, this is where we've got all of our stuff. Look at this big snarl of electronics right here. That's all of our stuff charging up. Well, plus one other guy on top. But anyway, it's just kind of one of the things unique to hiking. Got to charge up whenever you can. Okay, so we got more. So
we got sticks again.
Stood up, sticks again. And I ran into
the dude.
The dude, formerly known as Plinko. Plinko.
My real name is Walter, though. So Walter, the dude. We're just missing Donnie now.
Oh.
Sad part is I haven't even seen the movie.
Well, you have to now.
She literally just came off trail. You can tell. And look at these hands. Those are total hiker hands right there. But she hiked with us for a couple of days between Kennedy Meadows South and Lone Pine. We were nursing an injury there, but she has definitely gotten over now because she's back to grinding out 25 and 30-mile days now. So it's good to see you again. See you both healthy. You guys, I didn't realize you guys knew each other, but that's pretty cool.
Just getting acquainted here.
Okay. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, August 14th, and this is our tent site. Actually, we've been here for a day and a half now. We came in here, I guess, about 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Actually, later than that even. Probably 9 o'clock Wednesday night in the dark. And ended up staying here all day yesterday while we just took care of local business here. We had 4 packages to pick up at the Mazama Village store. So new shoes for Goldilocks and our resupply for the next stretch of the trail. And anyway, we're gonna get our bags all packed up and try and get out of here in the next couple of hours. We're headed for Crater Lake, and we're going to hike the Crater Lake Rim Trail rather than the Pacific Crest Trail, because the Rim Trail, well, as the name implies, follows the rim of Crater Lake, and it's supposed to be a really beautiful hike and great scenery. So we're looking forward to doing that today. Okay, we left Mazama Village a short time ago, and we are back here at Crater Lake. We had a trail angel that we met, and she's shy. She doesn't want to be on camera, but I will say her name is Becky, and possibly she's watching this video. So if you are, I want to say thank you very much, Becky, for helping us out and saving us a hike from Mazama Village up to Crater Lake Rim, where we got back on trail. So especially a hot day like today, we really appreciate not having to hike anymore. We have to in the hot sun. But we're gonna get our packs out of our car and get on to hiking. Well, it's a very clear blue sky today and very scorching hot. But we're gonna turn the camera around and show you what we're looking at right now. It's unbelievable. Hey Goldilocks, look off. Check this out. It's a little bit hazy out here today. I'm not sure what the haze is from. Maybe smoke from a forest fire. But wow. Bluest water you can imagine down there. They call this the Rim Trail. They're not kidding. I mean, you're walking right along the edge here, and it's very steep down to the lake. So woohoo! Ready to climb out there where that little dead tree is. You look straight down. All right, Goldilocks is going to go on either side of this wall because she's nervous about falling down the hill.
Well, the trail's starting to swing away from the lake, and even though it's nice and level right now, kind of sandy and it's just hot. Reminds me of being back in the desert, which, well, I guess Central Oregon is kind of a desert climate, but for some reason I thought Oregon would be cooler and wetter. But I guess I should be careful what I wish for, because I know once I start raining, I'll complain about that too. Oh well, if you can't complain about the weather, what else can you complain about? Well, interesting observations about Rim Village, where we just left a little while ago. Got a ton of tourists there, just a ton. And probably appropriately so. You know, pretty much everybody was masked up to be safe. And you know, no problem with that. What surprised me though, and I don't know if I've commented on this before, we're out here hiking on a trail, come across a lone individual walking on a trail wearing a mask. I just saw a guy a few minutes ago. He was up there on the edge of the crater taking photographs, and literally there wasn't a person in sight. He was up there all by himself, and you know, he's wearing a mask. I'm thinking, God, you know, I don't know. I think some of these people don't quite understand exactly how virus transmission works. It just doesn't float around on the air out here in the middle of the wilderness. So I haven't been watching the news much lately, but I can't help but think that the news media has got people so freaked out that they're afraid to take their mask off, even in a place where they're probably as safe, if not safer, than they are back in their own home. But I don't like to stray onto political topics, and I'm sure there's some people out there right now that are yelling at their TV sets over my ignorance, but that's just my opinion. So Goldie and I were sitting here in the shade, just being lazy and trying to plan out the next tonight's campsite, and then look who comes walking up here. There's head first comes. Well, I think we got the sun washing you out from behind, but yeah, head first. He's been doing it right. This guy, he walked right out of Mazama Village and made that steep ass climb up to the Rim Village, and then hiked around. So the guy's an animal. Everybody stand up and give him some applause here. He's not. Goldie and I, we're ashamed of ourselves. We jumped a ride up there. So, but he's powered along. For some of you who maybe haven't been watching the video series from the very beginning, we have crossed paths. This is, I don't know, like our 5th or 6th time.
Yeah. So Acton K-Way, Green Valley, Walker Pass.
Kennedy Meadows, yeah.
And here at Crater Lake.
Yeah, here at Crater Lake, yeah. So wow, it's a small world on the trail. So, yes. But anyway, he's the man. Everybody, right. He's the man. He's
walking towards us. Like, I'm used to deer now. Totally ignoring me, but that's a coyote.
Yeah. Okay, taking a nice long break here, and we had a visitor walk up, Skipper. Hey, Skipper. So we've been having a really nice long conversation with her and reminiscing about all the people we knew on the trail and all the challenges we've had, and it's been a good visit. So we're going to take off now and hike on up trail. We may even end up camping together tonight and sit around BS some more. Yeah. So, okay, but she's a real, just don't let the KT tape on her knees fool you. She's a hiking machine. So, all right, Goldie, you ready to go? Let's go. Okay, we're at our campsite for tonight. Looks like a good spot right there. The PCT is right there. And there's a water cache about 300 yards up the trail where we're going to top off our water bottles in the morning. And Skipper, she's over there setting her tent up over there, just far enough away where hopefully my snoring won't keep her awake all night. So, although she's worried about these widowmakers that are up over there, so I may have to go pull her out from underneath a tree in the morning.